And again, pretty much in line with the previous surveys, one of the first questions to set the stage for the entire survey was questioned to the general population whether the things or the situation in Kosovo is moving in the right direction. The responses received were that almost 60%, 57% of the respondents found that actually things in Kosovo are going in the wrong track. 31.4% were somewhere in between, saying that neither they are right or wrong, and only 5.6% of the respondents considered that things in Kosovo are actually moving in the right direction. One of the main questions in all of our public pulse surveys was the perception on the most significant problems that Kosovo society faces today. And again, pretty much in line with the previous surveys, corruption is very high. It's second on the list with 18.2% of the respondents considering that corruption is the most significant problem in Kosovo. It trails only unemployment, which is always high in around 40% of the respondents. Economic development, always closely connected with both of this, is considered as the most significant problem by 13.5% of the respondents. There was a separate question about the perception about the actual level of corruption and how the situation is developing in regard to these questions. The survey with general population shows that 58% of the respondents think that actually the level of corruption has increased in Kosovo in the last 12 months. It's the same, 31% believe that the level of corruption has increased, and again, only a small majority of a small sample of 12% thinks that actually corruption has decreased in the last 12 months. A similar result that public employees on both levels consider when we talk about perception of corruption. Again, measured on the scale from 1 to 5, where 5 is very prevalent. We have a similar score of 3.1 for both levels, where public employees consider that corruption is prevalent in the public sector. When asked about what are the underlying or the most important factors that actually cause corruption in Kosovo, public sector employees report that inefficiency of the judicial system is one of the main factors, also followed by the desire of fast personal enrichment of the people who are actually in power. But also a lack of strict administrative control was pointed out as one of the reasons or the factors that influence corruption.